Hey loves, this is Clarice. Welcome back to my channel, and for today's thrift flip episode, this is a button down polo shirt, t-shirt, polo, I don't know how you want to call it, but I bought this for around 50 pesos. First thing I'm going to do is to remove the sleeves very carefully.
She makes her hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Just one touch, and I erupt like a volcano and cover her with my love. Baby girl, you make me say.
Next I'm going to do is I will be drawing a line on where I wanted to cut it. Since I wanted to do a crop top, I marked it 11 inches.
Sing my name the way you do when we do our thing. Oh, baby girl, you make me say.
Right where I marked it, I did a snip. For this next step, this can be free-handed, but since I wanted it to be precise, I took out my best fitting bra.
Baby girl, you know you're mine. I'm so addicted to her. She's the sweetest.
I used the bra as a pattern on where I would be cutting it. Why we need to be cutting it, I will explain it in a little bit.
I'm sprung on love the above. I can't help, she make me say. And I just can't think of anything else.
So these lines look good. I will go ahead and snip them off.
Baby, when we do our thing.
Once I was done cutting everything, I saved it because I will be needing that for later. Now, as awkward as it looks, this is what we are looking for. Using the excess fabric from the top that we cut out earlier, gagamitin natin yung ginupit natin na piece from the pattern. Now, ililay natin siya and then measure natin 1 inch more than it actually is. So, bale, lalagyan natin ng allowance yung actual size niya. And from there, we will be cutting it. It should look like this, para siyang mask yung shape niya. But we are not sewing a mask, and I will be explaining it to you in a little bit once we cut everything off.
Always keeping you around, my sexy love. Oh, 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 oh. Things you do.
Now we have 1 and 2 of the same size. Now, i-compare ko yung original size niya. Why we need the 1 inch allowance is because we'll be creating pleats para mag-protrude yung fabric. Kasi nga, we are doing a bustier kind of top, and in order to achieve that, we need a lot of fabric or extra fabric for the cup. This step is pretty simple. We'll have to just pinch and then pin, and then pinch and then pin until we do the entire thing.
Gotta change my answering machine now that I'm alone.
This is it after all the pinning and the tugging, and once we compare it, halos ka-size na niya eventually yung original na ginupit natin, but with more space para mag-protrude yung cup. Of course, we will sew everything so everything settles in place. Ang ginamit ko lang dito is a simple straight stitch.
Get over us, and I'm stronger than this.
This is what it looks like after we have sewn in everything. It legit looks like a mask, but I'm telling you, once we put it in like this, it just goes in smoothly and perfectly. Now that is the look that we are going to achieve for the bustier. Now, since it already looks good, we will be pinning it into place para dire-diretso na pag tinahin natin.
Said I'm so sick of love songs, so sad and slow. So I cannot know.
I took out the bottom because it was in the way and hindi din siya matatahi if I kept it in. So, ipabalik na lang natin yan later.
July 15, because since there's no more you,
I sewed in just as close as where I originally sewed the cup para makip yung stitches in place or yung pleats in place.
Now every song reminds me of I used to be. That's the reason I'm so sick of love.
Moving on to the sleeves, gugupitin ko siya para mag-slant pa siya konti kasi masyadong mataas yung distance ng kilikili and the shoulder. That's why I needed to slant more. Next is, I will be sewing a casing for the elastic. I-make sure lang natin na there's enough space for the elastic to go through. And for the curve, gagawan lang natin ng pleats. Of course, since we are inserting an elastic, I did not sew all the way. Nag-leave ako ng at least 1 inch space para may lulusutan or papasukan yung ating elastic. Using a handy-dandy safety pin, it makes your life easier. So, ito, madali lang siyang i-insert yung ating elastic. It's always best na isukat muna yung sleeve if it's the right fit before siya tahiin. Now, I'm just doing simple back and forth stitches to make sure that the elastic stays secure. Actually, plano ko talaga gawing smock yung likod nito, but since I don't have enough elastic or wala akong elastic thread because it's a little bit hard to find, gugupitin ko na lang siya just so it fits me really well. And then I close the stitches on the both ends. This step is very vital. Lalagyan natin ng elastic yung cup. This is so it holds everything in place. At saka hindi siya masyadong open, especially for me na member ng fraternity. And I will also be sewing in the sleeves, and that will be the last sewing that we will be doing using the sewing machine. Since garter ang tatahiin natin, I used a zigzag stitch, but you can always use a straight stitch. Para lang mas-secure, gumamit ako ng zigzag stitch. Now I'm showing you in different angles how this is going to end up. Make sure when you're sewing elastic, you have to tug a little bit while you are sewing. For the final touches, ibabalik ko lang yung button na ni-remove ko kanina because it was really on the way. It's pretty easy, just doing a hand sewing. And for the gaps in between the buttons, gagamit ako ng snap-on buttons. That's pretty much it. I swear, it's super easy.
Gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice. No, I'm not a snack it all. Look, baby, I'm the whole damn me. Ooh, baby, David, you ain't being.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode of Thrift Flip. This is the quickest that I've made. Parang nag-elapse lang na time nito is around 2 hours, which is really, really quick and easy. I'm sure you can do it too. For more videos like this, please subscribe and don't forget to like this video. Thank you! Bye!